Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mario Pedro Gould. You are now tuned into the Alpha Success Television Network. As you can see, it is another beautiful day. God is sending us His gift of sunshine, of life. Be filled with gratitude on this day. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be exploring. We're going to be exploring a very exciting topic. We're going to be talking about how to become a person of value. How to become a person of value. I do understand that this is a very expansive topic. Very expansive topic. We can talk about it for hours. But in the short 10-minute period that we have here together, I'm going to share with you a few ideas of what I believe it takes to become a person of value, to society, to the external world, and most importantly, to yourself. I'm going to be introducing a few tips here and there. Due to the short amount of time that we have, I do encourage you to go back and be reflective within your own life to ascertain what it will take for you to become a person of value. So when we speak about the subject of becoming a valuable person, before we even get into the topic, when I use the word valuable, has value, what is the thoughts that comes into your head? One thought that would come into your head is something of value is something that appreciates every single day, every single month, every single year. As time progresses, I want you to look at yourself as becoming vintage, like wine. If you're 20 years right now, at 30 years old, you're going to be more valuable. At 40 years old, you're going to be more valuable. At 50 years old, you're going to be more valuable. So let us look at a few ways that we can become vintage, ladies and gentlemen. We can become vintage. I love the Starbucks Zen tea. Beautiful, beautiful cup of tea. So, when we're speaking about becoming a valuable person, the first place, in my opinion, that you should look at is within yourself. Value, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, is an inside-out job. So what are the few things that you do on a day-to-day basis to become more valuable within yourself? Because as within, as without. When you go out into the world, it is just a reflection of who you are when you're at home, when you're in your inner world. What I have discovered for me is that for me to become a valuable person to the world and to society, there are a few things in my internal life that I pay specific attention to, that I place on a high priority. Number one, for example, for me is my spiritual life. Now, when I say my spiritual life, a lot of people may not understand this term. They may think that I'm talking about religion. But when I'm talking about my spiritual life, I'm talking about my relationship to two things. Number one is my relationship to my soul. Okay? My relationship to my soul. My soul uses my mind and my body as its tools of expression in this world. So, on a day-to-day basis, am I taking a few minutes to connect to my soul? We won't get too deep into it. I just want to plant a seed in your mind. The next thing that I always look at is my relationship of my soul to universal intelligence, to the other soul, to what some of you people may call God. Okay. We don't need to spend 1,000 hours on a day-to-day basis connecting to our true self, connecting to our higher intelligence. Something as simple as being in a state of gratitude. I started this video with a gift, an expression of gratitude to the universal intelligence for the gift of sunlight. That automatically connects me to my soul, to my higher self, and creates me in a space of very positive vibration. I'm already creating value because I recognize where I'm from and who I'm from. Another place in my life where I see a significant importance in creating value is in my physical well-being, my state of health. I'm drinking my tea right now. my Zen tea, peaceful tea, you know, do my yoga, do my exercise. So what is it that you do? What is it that you do to create a state of inner value before you go to the world? Is it a shiatsu massage? Is it a walk down the park? Whatever it is, to be with yourself and your high intelligence. That is the first place that I really believe that we should begin this exploration of value. Now, let us get into what the Westerners like to call the meat and potatoes. Let us get into deeper subjects in the study of value. When we talk about value, the first thing that people normally come into their mind is you think about dollars. You think about dollars. You think about dollars. So if you have created value for yourself as an individual, you know who you were, how you take care of your body, how you take care of this temple that you have over here, and your relationship to your soul. Next thing is, you know what? You start thinking about money, dollars and cents. And I believe that to be someone of value, it's very important that you create a sense of financial independence. That is, you make enough money so that you call your own shots. This is very important. I didn't say make enough money to be rich, wealthy. I want to be rich and wealthy, but a majority of people are just content on being free, financially free. So what is it that you're doing on a day-to-day basis to increase your monetary value? Because some people say money is power, but I like to say that money is freedom to do what you want to do, when you want to do, how you want to do it. And it's interesting because this video was actually inspired by, I was going through reading the Globe and Mail newspaper, I guess about an hour ago, and I was reading the business section. And when I'm reading the business section, I got to understand a lot about, you know, what are some of the challenges the companies are facing. For example, Coca-Cola is going through some very stringent cost-cutting measures so it can get back to profitability. What are some of the challenges that are going on in China? What's happening to the change in the Chinese economy? What's happening to the change in the US economy that is fueling growth? And when I'm really understanding what's happening here in the business arena, I'm getting a lot of ideas and knowledge for how to become a more effective business person. My game is business. So immediately, by increasing my value through increasing my knowledge, I am increasing my ability to create more and more and more money. A true man, an alpha male, must stack his paper. So ladies and gentlemen, and the lady too, she must stack her paper so she can be independent. So the second aspect of being a valuable person is, number one, you've looked at your value on the inside, you know, how you're taking care of yourself. And number two is how you are becoming more valuable in terms of monetary, you know, how to become more free so you can do the things that are really, really important to you. And it comes by having some cash in your pocket. So let's look at the third one. The third one. Like I said, there's so many ways that you can define value. I'm just touching on a few things that I have seen in my life as important. The third place where I believe that value is measured is in through your ability to make a contribution to other people. Now, contribution means what? A lot of people immediately jump to, okay, philanthropic. And I don't buy that bandwagon too much, because a lot of times people who are being philanthropic are being philanthropic for nefarious reasons. So my way of creating a contribution for others is I love to help other people make a lot of money. I love to create employment opportunities for other people. I like to teach, you know, like I'm over here, I like to teach people about principles that I'm using in my own life that can help them become more free, whether spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially, whatever it is. So look at your own life and ask yourself, well, how are you creating value for other people? Now, the simple way to answer this question is, if you did not exist in, let's say, the marketplace, would people really miss you? Okay, and I'm using the word here. I'm not saying miss you emotionally, but miss you as a person that makes an improvement in their quality of life. I know for myself very clearly is that if I did not exist, there is people around me that would not have the same opportunities to improve their bankroll, the same opportunities to develop their psychological and mental acuities, the same opportunities to raise themselves spiritually, because I have positioned myself as a person that creates value for other people. So, man, this is such an exciting topic. It's such an exciting topic because I believe that one of the purposes of life is growth and development of the soul. You know, you make mistakes, you learn from the mistakes, you grow. So as we grow as human beings, as we learn more, we become more valuable. And as we become more valuable, then we can create a beautiful life for ourselves. We can create a beautiful life for the world at large. And we can get into the zone of going from success to significance to a legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, sit down and take some time today. Perhaps get some of your own Zen tea and ask yourself the question, how can you become more valuable to yourself and to the society at large based on your definition of value? Have yourself a magnificent day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking forward to getting back here in a week to hit you with some more empowering, inspirational, educational, and motivational information. Adios.